Let's check out these cinematic text effects in CapCut. And this one I'm going to show you how to put text behind a person in CapCut. Now before I move into the main part of the video, if you want to elevate these transitions to the next level and make your video stand out, I recommend adding a background track and sound effects. And what this will do is really elevate the video and make these transitions pop. Now where do you get your background sounds from and the sound effects? That is where Epidemic Sound will step in. There's no need to worry about copyright claims and getting your videos taken down or anything like that with Epidemic Sound. There's a link in the description below. It's well worth checking them out if you want to take your video production to the next level. So let's get back into the main video. Now this is relatively easy. All you need to do is drag the clip you want to put the text behind onto your timeline. Then come up to the top here and select text. And let's select this default text here. We can type what we want here in the box. Let's type yoga. We can choose a different font here. Let's choose this one here. Let's drag it on the player to make the font bigger. Now, what you want to do is come back up to the media and drag the same clip again into the timeline. As you can see, it covers up the yoga. If, for any reason, your text won't go in the middle here, what you can do, you can right click both the top clip and the text and then select Create Compound Clip. However, if you don't want to keep doing that, you can come up to the CapCut here, go into the CapCut settings, then within the settings select Edit and make sure Free Layer is turned on. Free Layer is turned on by default when a new project is created. You want to make sure this is turned on, and this will allow you to set up how I have it up like this without having to make a compound clip. So now, once that's all set up, you want to select the top clip here, and then we want to come to the right hand side, then we want to select video and then cutout. Then come to auto cutout. Now depending on the size of the clip and the complexity of it will determine how long this takes. My clip is only very small, so it's done relatively quickly, and now because it's cut the person out, you can now see the text. Now if we play it, you can see the text is behind the person. Let's extend the text to the whole of the clip. Now if you're not happy with any of the text, you can still adjust it at any stage, change the colour or anything like that. Let's leave it white for this instance. There you go. That's how to put text behind a person in CapCut. And in this one I'm going to show you how to do a split screen text effect, which is perfect for a YouTube intro. So first things first, let's go into the library here on the left within media and look for the black video. This is usually trending. If it's not, just search for black video in the search box. Then let's head to the text and drag any text onto the timeline, extend it for the full length of the clip, and let's type something into the text box here. Let's keep it simple and call it split for now. You can change the font, you can adjust the size, so I'll leave it like that. Then you want to highlight both clips once you're happy with everything, right click and select Create Compound Clip. Now we need to come up to media and we want to go to the local, as this is where our media is that we want to create the effect on. Then we want to drag the clip onto our timeline and adjust it to the same length of the compound clip we've just made. Now we want to highlight the compound clip, head up to the right hand side, video basic, then come down to blend, and then we want to select the drop down here for mode and select multiply. And now with that selected, we can see our media through the text. Now what you want to do is you want to right click on this compound clip, copy it, and then right click and paste it. With the second clip pasted, you want to highlight that clip and come to the right hand side and select hide track. Now we want to select the first compound clip, then head up to the right hand side and select mask. And we want horizontal. Now we want to move the playhead to where we want the split to appear. So we'll move it to around here. Then we want to come to the right hand side within the mask and press the add keyframe button here. Then move it along to where we want it to go off the page. Then drag the mask off the screen, revealing the whole of the media. You don't need to press the add keyframe again because this is automatically done for you. Now, with that done, we can just have a quick look. See, that looks okay for now. So now let's unhide the second compound clip. We want to move the playhead to where the first keyframe was on the first clip. Again, highlight it, come up to the top, masks, horizontal, and this time you want to spin the clip 180 degrees. We want to add a keyframe. Now select the first compound clip again, move it to where the second keyframe was added. Now select the compound clip which we added second, move the mask off the screen as we did before. The keyframe will automatically be added. Now if you watch that, there you go, perfect. You can make adjustments to the keyframes if you want that split to be a little longer. It's a little more tricky doing it this way, however, it is achievable. So that's how to do the split screen text effects on CapCut. And now I'm going to show you how to do the zoom through text effect in CapCut. This is perfect for intros or anything like that. So first things first, let's head to the top bar here and select text and drag any text into the timeline. Let's just keep it simple and type joy. Now you want to select your font and your font size. Now I recommend keeping it relatively small like this, as this will be the start of your zoom effect. Once you're happy, bring the playhead to the start of the text, then come down to position and scale, press a keyframe, then bring the playhead to the end of the text. Now adjust the scale to 500. The keyframe will automatically be added. Now if you look at that, it zooms right out like that. Now what you need to do is export this to a file. So let's export it by coming up to the top right hand corner and selecting export, and then export again. Now we'll put this file into our CapCut again, what we've just exported. We can delete that off our timeline, the original text, and drag the exported file onto the timeline. Then the media we want to add the fly through effect in. Make sure the text is on the top, so drag it to the top here like that. Highlight the text media on the top, come over to the right hand side, select video, basic, then select the blend, and then you want the mode drop down. Then you want to select multiply. Then when we press play, as you can see, you can see the zoom through text works okay, but we can perfect it to make it look even better. Adjust the bottom media so the person or whichever you want the text through to appear looks a little better. So I'll adjust it so the lady stays within the O of joy. So I think that position is okay. But how can we make it look a little better? Because it just flicks off at the end. So highlight the top text media, what we made earlier on. Come up to the top to animation. Then select out. And you want to search for zoom in. And then press this. That'll be added to the end of that text. So now when we play it, much better with that little animation added to the end. So that's how to do the zoom through text in CapCut. Perfect for intros or transitions. Now let's show you how to create a cinematic text reveal in CapCut. This is great for intros or anything like that for your YouTube videos. So first things first, what we need to do is come to the top here and select text and drag any text file onto your timeline. And let's keep this simple and just write text. Let's change the colour and make font adjustments and font size adjustments. Then we want to drag the length of the text to around 6 to 7 seconds. Then we want to right click and select Create Compound Clip. Now, this is where the magic starts to happen. Come to the start of the clip, come up to the top right hand corner, select Video, then Mask. Then we want to select Mirror. We want to adjust the angle here. Around 70 should be perfect. Close the gap slightly. And then feather like this. You can make it bigger or smaller, but I reckon you only want to see 1 or 2 of the words at most. You can always come back and adjust this at any stage, but we'll leave it like that. Now once you've done that, what you need to do is move the mask so it's off all the text and you can't see any text. We'll move it to the left. You can move it to the right if you wish. Then we want to come down and select Position and add a keyframe and Size. Now you want to move the playhead along around a second. Move it to the opposite side. Then add a keyframe to the position and size. Move the playhead along around a second again. Move it to the opposite side again. Add a keyframe once again to the position and size. Move the playhead once again along around a second. Move the mask to the middle of the screen like this. Once again, add a keyframe to position and size. Move the playhead for the last time along around a second. Then open the mask fully, so all the text is revealed. Add a keyframe to that position. And now when we play it, this is what we get. Absolutely brilliant. That is a brilliant cinematic text reveal. So that's how to create a cinematic text reveal in CapCut. How did you find them text effects? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget, smash the like, smash the subscribe if you want to see many more CapCut tutorials like this one.